On the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick, I asked fighters who their favorite professional wrestlers were when they were growing up. Here's my latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Ooh, there's a few. But The Rock is historic. The Rock, every time he was on the mic, I just chuckle. So The Rock was always a guy to watch. Stone Cold Steve Austin, another one, the bad boy, smashing beer cans everywhere, not really drinking it, just pouring it down his throat. John Cena, when he came out with the whole rap thing, that was funny. But I think The Rock, in history, The Rock, yeah, definitely.
Ultimate Warrior. Oh, yeah. He's a freaking animal.
Triple H.
You're all about the pedigree then.
Yeah. That's the only one I can remember. It's been a while.
Before I started wrestling in 8th grade or something, I was huge into professional wrestling. So I was watching Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't even know, The Big Show, stuff like that. So, and then I started wrestling. I'm like, that's not real wrestling. And then it just fell apart from there.
I did watch wrestling growing up. The Hulk Hogan was, I had his set. I had the jump rope, the headband, that whole set they used to sell. I had that growing up, but I'm not a wrestling fan at all as an adult. It was something that after like 10 years old I kind of got over, but Hulk, it's kind of hard not to be a fan of Hulk back then.
Undertaker, when I was a kid. I used to love the Undertaker. That was my wrestler when I was a kid.
It was The Rock. I don't know. I liked his swagger. You know, he had a unique style. I loved his finishing move, the rock bottom. Shit just came out of nowhere. Yeah, I love it.
You know what? I just because I didn't really watch it as my dad did, and I would watch it with him. But The Undertaker, I was just sweet. You know what I mean? People used to ask my dad when we would go as kids. I don't even guess kids, but as young adults. Well, even as kids, they would ask him. But as the older I got, when I won a couple titles, I remember being at a local bar celebrating with him. It was just me and him having a beer. And someone asked him if he was The Undertaker. So it was awesome. So it was super funny. So yeah, and that was my dad's favorite.
He's come out with the Sting guy. Yeah, with the white mask. Because I remember that movie where he came sliding down on that thing. You know what I mean? And he looked so cool with the fog and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd be having nightmares about that guy. So.
Hulk Hogan. And I actually I came to Sacramento at Arco Arena back in the day. It was, I saw Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan wrestle each other.
Yeah, I was actually a huge wrestling fan, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was always my favorite. And every now and then, it's hard to get into now because I don't really know a lot of the guys, and I don't really know the storylines that's going on. But like right now, you got some old school wrestlers back, so I kind of flip back and forth and try to keep an eye on it. But back in the Attitude Era, it was Stone Cold all the way.
Steve Austin, I want to say, man, he went out there and handled business. He was that dude that he was like. Actually, it's funny at the Khabib, the aftermath. I was expecting Steve Austin to just come out, the Steve Austin song, let his car, hop in the cage and start stunning everybody with all the craziness and the mayhem that was going in the cage. But yeah, he was a favorite of mine, actually.
The Rock, the people's champ. He's as good as it gets, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
The Rock, of course, he was like, and then comes to find out he's an awesome person, so that's even better. But like back in the day, I just liked the fact that he was like, can you smell, the whole smell? I'm not going to do it.
I never watched pro wrestling, but I watched a really cool documentary on Andre the Giant. Yeah, that was a really cool documentary. So I'm a fan of his. I mean, obviously he's not around anymore, but he's I don't remember how long ago when he died, but was it fairly recent, right? I mean, or no? That's what I thought. Okay, but yeah, man, if it was me, if I did watch it, it would have been him.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.